Hi, welcome to the Crypto Republic. Before we dive in, if you're serious about staying ahead in this once-in-a-lifetime financial shift, make sure you like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe to the Crypto Republic. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be wild. This is part 2 of a 2-part series. Let's pick right up where we left off, in the quiet. Because make no mistake, the silence you're hearing right now isn't peace, it's planning. While retail traders argue on Twitter, boardrooms are whispering about liquidity infrastructure, tokenized assets, and the next rails of global settlement. The same institutions that laughed at crypto in 2017 are now filling patiently, building corridors, and yes, quietly partnering with RippleNet. And you'll never see it trending on X or YouTube because the true accumulation happens in the dark. When the lights come back on, the prices are gone. It's exactly how it happened in 2008. While the world was panicking over subprime mortgages, Wall Street firms were buying distressed assets for pennies. History's most profitable trades never come wrapped in comfort. They come wrapped in chaos. To understand what's about to happen, you have to see the liquidity the way the elites do. Liquidity isn't just money, it's motion. It's the bloodstream of the world economy. Whoever controls liquidity controls the flow of value. Ripple built XRP to move the liquidity faster than any bank, faster than Swift, faster than any human could sign a wire. So every time you see price suppression, remember, it's not rejection, it's accumulation. They're stacking while sentiment stinks. Think of it like 1850s California. The miners rushed in with picks and dreams. But the people who got rich weren't the miners. It was the one who owned the railways and sold the shovels. In this modern gold rush, XRP is the shovel. It moves the value others dig up. And here's where it gets interesting. Regulation. The word everyone hates is exactly what institutions are waiting for. Once clarity hits, capital floods in. Look back to the ETF approvals in the 1990s. When the SEC greenlit the first index funds, institutional money poured into stock market and never left. We're standing on the same threshold for digital assets right now. XRP already tested in court, already categorized, is sitting like a coiled spring. The irony? The very lawsuits meant to crush Ripple might become proof that it legitimizes it for the global adoption. The reversal won't just be a price bounce, it'll be a reclassification of belief. Every cycle has a point where disbelief turns into envy, when charts start creeping up, when headlines shift from crypto is dead to crypto is back. That's when you'll hear it, the sound of the late money running to catch the train. But by then, the door's already closing. Those who've accumulated under $3 will watch the world chase what they have patiently held. Because the truth is, opportunity doesn't vanish, it just changes hands. Picture 2013 Bitcoin. Picture 2017 Ethereum. Picture 2020 Dogecoin's mania. Every one of those cycles had a quiet phase, the boring zone, where legends were born. Right now, XRP sits in the same silence. So what does this massive reversal actually look like? It won't be a single candle, it'll be a chain reaction. First, low liquidity makes small buys move price dramatically. Then algorithms trigger. Then shorts liquidations fuel a surge. Then the headlines arrive, and by that point, you'll already be late. We'll see it start with volume spikes in Asia, corridors opening in Europe, then the U.S. institutions forced to follow. And the irony of it all, the same media outlets calling XRP a dead coin will rebrand it as the global liquidity standard. That's the nature of reversals. A ridicule turns to reverence. Let's talk about you, because behind every wallet, every chart, every transaction, there's a human story. People working double shifts, stacking paychecks, swapping coffee money for crypto dreams. That's the quiet revolution that institutions can't replicate. Conviction. When you hold through fear, you become part of a pattern that's older than markets. Belief preceding proof. Every breakthrough in history looked crazy before it looked genius. The Wright brothers, Tesla, Bitcoin, and now XRP. You remember when Elon tweeted the one coin to rule them all meme? Everyone laughed, but look closer. These people speak in symbols. In 2001, Elon fell and birthed Sarbanes-Oxley regulation that defined the next 20 years. In 2021, FTX fell and birthed transparency mandates. Every collapse creates the framework for the next empire. And hidden between the lines, XRP fits the mold. Even if you think it's coincidence, the pattern is there. Collapse, regulation, reversal, renaissance. You've heard the whispers, the global reset, the new financial system, the digital ledger transition. Whether you believe it's coordinated or inevitable, one truth remains. The world's money's going digital. When it does, someone has to provide the bridge between old and new. Banks can't rely on 10-minute confirmation times or $20 gas fees. They need speed, finality, liquidity. And that's where XRP's design shines. It's not about hype. It's about math. When trillions move through tokenized systems, even a fraction routed through XRP changes everything. At first, the reversal will look fake. A dead cat bounce, they'll say. Then it will double, then triple. Then disbelief turns into headlines. Headlines turn into hype, and suddenly everyone who called you crazy is calling you lucky. But luck favors those who prepared while others panicked. That's the irony of every market cycle. Discipline looks boring until it's brilliant. And that's exactly where XRP holders stand now, on the edge of history's next headline. Imagine it's 2030. You're telling your kids or grandkids how you watched XRP at $2.50 and nobody cared, how the media called it dead, how the influencers mocked it, and how in that silence you saw the setup others couldn't. Every generation has a defining wealth event. For some, it was gold. For others, it was the internet. For us, it's this moment, this reversal, this opportunity. So as we wrap up, remember, markets don't reward noise, they reward patience. Every crash, every manipulation, every liquidation wipeout is just a chapter in a larger story, one written by those who understand cycles and timing. When XRP reversal begins, you won't need confirmation. You'll feel it. The charts will flash green, the narratives will flip, and history will once again prove that fortune favors the focused. This isn't financial advice, it's perspective. And if that perspective makes you think twice before panic selling, then it's done its job. Because someday soon, when XRP breaks past $3, $5, $10, you'll remember this quiet moment, the one where everything felt uncertain and you realized it wasn't uncertainty, it was the last chance. So hold strong, stay alert, and stay educated, because the reversal isn't coming someday. It's building right now. And those who see it early will live the words we keep repeating. Buying below $3 was a dream. Until next time, XRP Army, stay grounded, stay strategic. And remember, in the end, the underdog always wins. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button. Ring the bell. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Turn on notifications. And most importantly, subscribe to the Crypto Republic, bringing you the truth about XRP, global banking moves, and the wealth transfer already unfolding. Don't just watch history happen. Stay informed, stay ahead, stay in the Republic.